distinguished guests, graduates and diplomats of the University of Chichester, I call upon Student Union Vice President Hermione Jane Boyce.
It's a huge honour to stand here today as the Vice President of the University of Chichester Students' Union at this incredibly significant moment of your lives. Today marks the culmination of years of dedication and hard work. You've met the deadlines, adapted to change, and continued to show up, not only for your education, but for yourselves and for one another. You've balanced lectures with part-time jobs, coursework with society meetings, and study with memories that will last a lifetime. This moment is a celebration of perseverance, adaptability, and growth. It reflects the knowledge you've gained, the values you've shaped, and the resilience you've built along the way. In a world that is constantly evolving, your ability to learn, to question, and to rise to challenge is something you should be truly proud of. Graduation is not just the end of a chapter defined by learning, but also the beginning of something new, a moment to step forward. As you sit here today, it might feel like standing on the edge of a cliff leading to the next adventure. Some of you will be ready to dive headfirst, some of you will want a moment to think, and some of you might think you need a bit more time before you jump. As you move on to this next chapter, whatever that might be, I hope you take with you the values and confidence you've gained here. You leave not only as graduates, but as critical thinkers, leaders, creators, researchers, collaborators, and advocates. Now's your time to fly, and I hope you make an impact wherever you go. I'd also like to take a moment to thank the families, friends, academic staff, and professional teams who've supported our graduates on their journey. No graduate reaches this moment alone. Behind every success story are the people who offered support along the way. Loved ones, thank you for being a steady source of reassurance, celebration, and belief, even during the most challenging of times. To the academic staff and professional staff, your passion and commitment to excellence have helped shape not only minds, but futures. And to the student support teams, student union staff, and everyone who works behind the scenes, your care, commitment, and dedication have helped shape the journey. I firsthand seen the determination, creativity, and perseverance that runs through your cohort. Each of you I know or have supported personally, and each of you has faced challenges, whether they've been academic or personal, whether they've been loud and visible or quiet and known only to you. You showed up on the hard days and you pushed through when motivation was low, and that perseverance is something you should be truly proud of. This ceremony isn't just about your academic success. It's about how far you've come. It's about how far you've earned this moment. Whether navigating academic pressure, personal setbacks, changing circumstances, or the unpredictable world that we live in, you've shown unwavering commitment to your goals. You've adapted, you've persevered, and you continued to move forward, even when it wasn't easy. So I want you to take a moment to be proud of not only yourself, but the peers and how much you've collectively overcome to be here today. On behalf of the entire Students' Union, I want to say how proud we are of every single one of you. Each of you has added something special to this community. Whether you were a hardcore wishy ranger or an academic weapon, every single one of you has shown up and shaped our student community into something vibrant, beautiful, and bold. Wherever you go from here, whether that's to work, to travel, or to change the world, take some time to work a life out. Know that you are more than ready. You're not the same person who arrived on their first day. You're stronger, more resilient, more confident, and you will always be a graduate of the University of Chichester. This is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of endless possibilities. Distinguished guests, graduands, and diplomats of the University of Chichester, I call upon Dr. Mark Mason to give his opening remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to this graduation ceremony in the beautiful setting of Chichester Cathedral. I want to begin by acknowledging some very special guests whose presence makes today even more meaningful. We are honoured to be joined by the Chair of Governors, Dr. Tim Fuchs, as well as other members of our governing body. And I also, at this ceremony, want to acknowledge the presence of staff and graduating students from a number of collaborative partner institutions. You are very welcome here, and you make this ceremony all the more special. Graduates, on behalf of the entire University of Chichester community, I would like to welcome you to this graduation ceremony. Today is all about you, recognising your achievements and celebrating just how far you've come. It is a delight to see this cathedral filled with those who have supported you throughout your time with us. Your families, friends and loved ones that have been an integral part of your journey, and I am thrilled to see so many of them here today. You are very welcome also. Our mission at the University of Chichester has been not only to develop your academic skills and understanding, but also to help you realise your full potential. Whatever your vocation, the contribution that you wish to make, the career you are destined for, your education will have given you a passion for discovery and a very practical sense of how your learning can benefit others. You have been part of an environment where everyone feels safe to experiment and to explore, an atmosphere that brings out the best in you and your peers. And it doesn't stop here. We hope that the qualification you have achieved is a source of enormous pride. It really should be. You are graduating from a university that was placed 6th in the entire country for teaching quality in the National Student Survey 2025. From the institution that has made the most significant climb in the Complete University Guide, from the Daily Mail's chosen University of the Year for teaching excellence, and from the university that, as of Saturday just gone, is once again in the top 30 out of 123 institutions in the Guardian University Guide. But perhaps more importantly, you are graduating from a university that is dedicated to cultivating talent and potential wherever it is found. Our Adversity to University programme has recently attracted national attention and a significant financial donation for the way it opens doors for those individuals who have historically been excluded from higher education. Our community's strength and vibrancy lies in its diversity. Your commitment, perseverance, and hard work has led to an academic qualification that sets you apart. Alongside the knowledge and skills you've developed, you will have broadened your perspective and strengthened your character in countless ways. It is this, along with the friendships that you've made, that will ensure you thrive as you embark on the next stage of your life. You will always, always belong to the unique community that is the University of Chichester. And as you go into the world, please know that we will be cheering you on at every step of the way. Please also take a moment to recognise how far you've come and to congratulate yourself on everything that you have achieved so far. Although it may feel like an important chapter is closing, this is actually just the beginning. We couldn't be more excited for you. So, through the authority given to the university by the Privy Council and the power vested in the Vice-Chancellor by the Academic Board of the University, I now declare this ceremony open, and accordingly I would like to invite the Chair of the Board of Governors, Dr. Tim Fuchs, to stand and confer the awards.
Chair of Governors, as Executive Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities, I present to you the candidates who have been awarded the foundation degree in Early Years Teaching and Learning Support. Charlotte Davis. Nancy Coyle. Sophie Alexander. Catherine Allenby. Joanne Bishop. Faye Wells. Mohamed Tayoub Rafik Razak. Mimi Tin Williams. Molly Goldsmith. Rebecca Hardy. Lucy Drury. Leanne Canavan. Diana Wayne. Rizwana Ahmed. Lucy Haler. Rhiannon Smith. Nicole Pitt. Sarah Phillips. Ellie Keeler. Jasmine Pickett. That concludes the presentation of the foundation degree. Chair of Governors, as Executive Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities, I present to you the candidates who have been awarded the Bachelor of Arts in Childhood with Therapeutic Play, Early Childhood Top-Up, Early Childhood Studies, Early Childhood Studies Top-Up, Social Work, Social Worker Degree Apprenticeship. Aaron Williams. Emily Rose Stockton. Jersey Seymour. Grace Hayes. Leah Watkins. Sophie Duffy. Keen Seegers. Fatima Kamiz. Lisa McLean. Suzanne Penfold. Emily Brown. Kaylee Ashworth. Michelle Evans. Chloe Upton. Amber Austin. Kira Hilda. Jade Bailey. Rebecca Gregory. Emily Clark. Melanie Dalwood Jelinek. Rebecca Boardman. Michelle Grease. Rebecca Conway. Joanna Moody. Kelly Ashby. Georgina Wills. Victoria Strong. Haley Seeley. Nicola Hunt. Emily Jones. Abigail Parkinson. Millie Robertson. Ashley Jones. Ellen Patterson. Suhura Arifin. Kalina Cook. Amy Hasker. Sarah Evans. Jacqueline Humphreys. Ellie Cullingford. Bo Rimmer. Sophia Hodgkins. Holly Marsh Wilder. Amy Penfold. Alana Kingswell. Charlotte Boyd. Sophie Grace Haler. Charissa Hedgecombe. Nina Deakin. Tabitha Stones. Christy Hadley. Stephanie Scott. Shona McLaughlin. Heidi Johnston. Wayne Leversedge. Summer Jane Prestige. Catherine Miller. Kirsty Hammond. Kathleen Robinson. Sarah Legris. Elizabeth Wallace. Thea Langford. Jenny Rogerson. Sonia Amanda Swaby. Elizabeth Ball. Madison Langrish. Sienna Falia. Seelan Akbas. Grace Blaney. Amy Burton Hands. Gracie Skinner. Molly Hogg. Sally Jones. Redmond. Eleanor Harvey. Katie Power. Claire Wright. Jessica Panks. Amber Suter. Lorraine Dixon. Kelly Quinnell. Alex Bangura. Haley Mount. Samantha Ferret. Rebecca Steer. Charlotte Baker. Thando Tuwala. Evie Copeland. Abby King. Fatima Nuha Jafir. Nday Lundberg. Emily Chiverton. Alice Reardon. Emily King. Babatope Oyudai. Stephen Cross. Kofi Akomea. Tanya Bashford. Jordan Burrows. Natalie Maxim. Sally Morledge. Alice Palmer. Shannon Welsh. Eve Campbell. Julie Daly Powell. Christopher Hancock. Adelina Williams. Anna Abdenmoor. That concludes the presentation of the Bachelor of Arts. Chair of Governors. Chair of Governors, as Executive Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities, I present to you the candidates who have been awarded the postgraduate diploma in social work. Jonathan Wicks. Courtney Neal. That concludes the presentation of the postgraduate diploma. Chair of Governors, as Executive Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities, I present to you the candidates who have been awarded the Master of Arts in Advanced Professional Practice and in Social Work. Christy Dixon. Janice Salisbury. Theresa Lynette Mationiza Gumunyu. Victoria Whitman. That concludes the presentation of the awards.
That was wonderful. Now, 3 duties remain to me. This is the first. Through the authority given to the University by the Privy Council and the power vested in the Vice-Chancellor by the Academic Board of the University, I declare that those persons who are listed in the graduation programme, who present themselves here at this ceremony, and who accept their awards in absentia, are deserving of the awards that have been made to them, having achieved them by due and approved process. Congratulations to you all. Second, graduates. Many people have played a part in your success, supporting you along the way. In a moment, on the count of 3, I'd like you to put your hands together and show your appreciation for the friends, family, and staff members who have been part of your journey. Please do be as unrestrained and enthusiastic as you wish. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. That lived up to expectations. Third, I now declare that this ceremony is closed. Please remain standing, if you are able to, for the academic procession and whilst the graduates leave the cathedral.